Welcome back to Cine Sİ. Today we're exploring 5 psychological thrillers that will completely mess with your mind. These are movies filled with mystery, tension, and twists that you'll never see coming. If you enjoy films that leave you thinking long after the credits roll, this list is for you. Fight Club is more than a movie. It's a rebellion against the emptiness of modern life. We follow an unnamed narrator, stuck in a routine of consumerism and sleepless nights, until he crosses paths with the mysterious and fearless Tyler Durden. What starts as a secret underground fight club quickly grows into something much darker, challenging not only the system, but the very meaning of identity. The brilliance of Fight Club lies in how it blends raw violence with deep philosophy. It's not just about fists and bruises, it's about the struggle to break free from the cages society builds around us. As the story unfolds, every twist forces us to question how much of what we see is real and how much is just inside the narrator's mind. Fight Club isn't simply a film you watch, it's a film that watches you back, daring you to wake up, to question, and to see the world differently. Joker is not just a comic book movie, it's a haunting character study about pain, isolation, and the collapse of a fragile mind. We follow Arthur Fleck, a failed comedian struggling to survive in Gotham City. Day by day, he is pushed aside, humiliated, and forgotten by a society that shows him no mercy. What makes Joker powerful is how it forces us to see the world through Arthur's eyes. Each rejection and every act of cruelty brings him closer to his breaking point, until Arthur becomes something much larger and far more terrifying. The transformation from Arthur to Joker is not just chilling, it's tragic. It makes us question, is society to blame for creating its own monsters? Joker is more than a movie about a villain. It's a mirror, reflecting the cruelty, loneliness, and chaos of our world back at us. And once you've seen it, you can't look away. Shutter Island is not just a mystery, it's a psychological maze. We follow Teddy Daniels, a U.S. Marshal who arrives on a remote island to investigate the disappearance of a patient from a mental institution. At first, it feels like a classic detective story, but soon, the walls of reality begin to crack. Strange visions, suspicious doctors, and secrets buried deep within the island start to twist both Teddy's perception and ours. What makes Shutter Island so powerful is not just its atmosphere of suspense, but the way it questions the thin line between truth and illusion. As the story unfolds, you'll find yourself asking, who can I really trust? And more importantly, can Teddy even trust himself? This is not just a film to watch, it's an experience that lingers in your mind long after the credits roll. Split is not just a thriller. It's a disturbing journey into the human mind and what happens when it fractures. The story follows Kevin, a man with 23 different personalities living inside him. Some are harmless, even childlike, but others are far more dangerous. When 3 girls are kidnapped, they quickly realize that survival means more than just escaping a room. It means outsmarting Kevin's shifting identities. What makes Split fascinating is how unpredictable it feels. One moment, Kevin is 9 years old. The next, he's a strict woman, and then a cold, calculating predator. You never know which version you'll face next. And at the heart of it all lies the chilling possibility of a 24th personality. Something darker, stronger, and beyond human. Split isn't just a psychological thriller. It's a terrifying reminder that the scariest monsters may already live inside us. The number 23 is a psychological mystery that pulls you into an obsession you can't escape. It begins when Walter Sparrow discovers a strange book. At first, it seems harmless, but soon he notices something terrifying. The book is about his own life. Every detail mirrors his world, and every path leads back to one number, 23. The more he reads, the more he loses himself. Suddenly, the number appears everywhere, in clocks, in names, even in hidden patterns around him. Is it fate, a curse, or just madness taking over his mind? What makes the number 23 haunting is not just the mystery, but how it blurs the line between reality and paranoia. Once the number takes hold, it never lets go. It's a film that makes you question your own perception. And after watching, you might start seeing 23 in places you never noticed before. And that's our list of 5 unforgettable psychological thrillers. What makes these films stand out isn't just the plot, but how they dive deep into the human mind, exploring obsession, identity, madness, and the thin line between reality and illusion. If you enjoy stories that keep you questioning what's real and what's not, these movies will stay with you long after the credits roll. Which one is your favorite? Or maybe you have another psychological thriller we should add to the list. Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you won't miss our next video.